Hey guys, it's Niner here again, and welcome back to another video, and today we're back with another commentary, and this time I wanted to talk about what Need for Speed means to me, and I thought now was an appropriate time to do it, mainly because Need for Speed 2015 is literally just right around the corner, and I just would want to talk about what the series has meant to me as a whole. So, without further ado, I'll jump straight into the topics at hand. So I guess the most important thing you should know is I've been a Need for Speed fan for a very, very long time, since 2003 to be completely exact, where I got a Game Boy Advanced SP, and with that Game Boy Advanced SP, I got Underground 1 and Underground 2, and ever since then, I've played racing games. I don't know why my parents thought, car games were what I was gonna like, but, I've been playing racing games primarily for the past, close to upwards to 12 years. And so, yeah, I had Underground 1 and 2 on the Game Boy Advance SP, and then I upgraded to a PS2 in, I think it was 2005, so I got Underground 2 and Most Wanted 2005 as my first games on that console. And, ever since then, I've had games bought yearly from Need for Speed. I look at Need for Speed as much more than just a video game series. I look at it as the primary reason why I started playing games in general. Like, I've never had any other games or gaming series come to as close, as much fun as I've had playing any Need for Speed game. And, I mean, Need for Speed is what really started my love for cars and racing games as a whole. And then, I mean, regardless of Need for Speed coming back with its next game, even with the games I found less enjoyable, such as Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 or even Need for Speed Rivals, it still had that Need for Speed vibe behind it, which I can't really explain unless you're a huge Need for Speed fan. Like, any Need for Speed game has that Need for Speed vibe that is just unexplainable. And I feel like that's what makes Need for Speed so special to many people, and it just makes this next installment come back with such a huge statement. And I feel like it's amazing how Need for Speed has come back in its truest form, being that it has a boatload of customization, a very wide selection of cars, and it looks to have an amazing map to play in. And I just thought it was interesting having Ghost Games take an extra year to develop this next Need for Speed, and I'm not sure if many people noticed this, but they skipped the 20th anniversary, and I think that was such an amazing move by Ghost Games just because of the outcome of the game and how huge it truly is. And I feel like I'm of the very few people whom stuck with the series even through the lowest points, and it truly just means even more to me when us fans receive a game we've been asking for years. Like, I think it's been 7 years, I want to say, since Undercover or Most Wanted Carbon, since we've had a game with this much customization, and it looks to be as entertaining, if not even more entertaining than those games were. And for all of this, I just want to thank Ghost Games for what they've done from picking up a series that has really lost their identity and brought it back to what us fans wanted. And, all of my respect goes to you. Just, it looks like, from Twitter and, everything that you've announced, that you've, like, all of you as a team have poured your heart and soul into this one game, and it really does mean a lot. And I don't think many people notice that, you've been putting that much effort into one game. And let me just remind all of the Need for Speed fans that are watching this currently that this is just the first game after Need for Speed has been rebooted, which means that Need for Speed is only going to get better from here on out. And to me, it's just going to be, to me as a fan, as a Need for Speed fan, it's going to be exciting what the future holds as far as Need for Speed. And this new generation of Need for Speed is going to be amazing. And the point that I'm trying to make here was, I'm a diehard Need for Speed fan, and to be treated to a game such as this one that is coming up in just, less than a week, it truly does mean a lot to me, and I'm sure a lot of other Need for Speed fans, because I guarantee you a lot of people are gonna start buying this game, mainly because they come from the GTA car community, or they come from Forza, or they come from anywhere else, but it just means a shit ton coming from a Need for Speed fan that has bought games yearly. And so for that, I just want to thank Ghost Games for one last time. And yeah, so that's basically what Need for Speed means to me. Be sure to leave your thoughts on Need for Speed in the comment section below, whether it be what you think of the franchise as a whole, or what you think about the next installment coming up. So yeah, I guess I'll end the video right here. So leave a like if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.